Because if it's 5,000 votes, the state is not required to do so.
Well, I haven't gotten to that point yet, but I'm just saying that what I want and what I think the citizens of Connecticut deserve is an accurate count. And it may well take a recount to have an accurate count.
Are you talking a statewide recount?
Well, it might be statewide. It might be just areas where there have been problems reported.
But there's no mandatory recount if it's over 2,000.
Well, there's no automatic recount, but there may well be plenty of bases for a recount, even if it exceeds the automatic recount.
You mean by challenging discrepancies in various communities?
Is it fair to say that after today, you will still not be confident with the results?
Right now, I'm not confident with the results, and I don't think anybody should be confident with these results based on what's happened in the last 3 days.
Were you upstairs meeting with your lawyers?
No, I'm meeting with my team.
What happened with the Bridgeport numbers? You said they're different than what was reported this morning by Mayor Finch?
Mayor Bill Finch came out this morning and reported numbers which are different from the numbers that the Registrar of Voters will be submitting to the Secretary of the State's office.
Well, he didn't include the ones that were cast after 8 p.m. on the presumption that he wanted to show you that you had lost, because even those would count, because he figures you're going to file a lawsuit about those votes.
Why is Bill Finch taking a a role?
I mean, you know, he's not authorized to release those numbers.
I think it's unfortunate that the citizens of Connecticut have not gotten better, more responsible behavior from their public officials.
But do your advisors actually think you can swing this 5,000 votes in your favor?
When you say swing it, we only have one objective in mind, and that's finding out an accurate count of the votes cast on Tuesday. Let me explain one thing that has been explained to me, and that is that all ballots are supposed to be counted the night of the election. And so to be counting ballots 3 days later is unusual. And so.
Well, but it's also unusual for the voting to be extended to 10 o'clock. I mean, that's not.
Yeah, but so that might extend it by 2 hours, but not 3 days. The ballots are supposed to be counted as soon as they can after the closing of the polls, and this certainly didn't happen with these ballots.
What has this been like for you personally, this roller coaster where you're up, you're down, you're up, the count? What's this like for you personally, since this is your first...
I spent 7 months in Iraq, and I'm used to this, but listen, I don't get on much of a roller coaster. I've been pretty focused, and I think that I hope shows in how I've handled myself here on determining an accurate count for the vote on Tuesday, and I'm still determined to make sure that that's what the citizens of Connecticut get. And I think it's unfortunate we're 3 days out and they don't have that yet. It's not my fault. I want to make sure they have it.